5 Facts About Japan Part 2. 1. The number 4 is considered extremely unlucky in Japan. The number 4, or shi as it's known in Japanese, is considered extremely unlucky. It is avoided throughout the country, as it sounds very similar to the Japanese word for death. When we say the number 4 is avoided, we literally mean in all aspects. Often buildings in Japan won't have the 4th floor, and items are often sold in sets of 3 or 5, specifically leaving out sets of 4. 2. Slurping your noodles is considered polite. Everywhere else, slurping your noodles may be considered rude or irritating to other people. However, in Japan, there is only one way to eat your noodles, and that is by slurping them. Slurping noodles in Japan is seen as a sign of enjoyment and shows the chef that you love their food. It is also said to add flavor to your noodles and cool them down. As this can be a pretty messy way to eat, bibs are sometimes provided for foreigners when it comes to eating noodles in Japan. Using chopsticks is also something that we travelers may not be used to, so the bib is a good idea if you are wearing your favorite clothes to dine out. 3. Dining solo is extremely common. Japan is known as the solo dining capital of the world. Due to an increase in single-person households along with a shrinking population, it has become pretty popular in Japan to request a table for one in restaurants. If you fancy trying a new restaurant but are worried about turning up on your own, don't be. There is nothing worse than wanting to try a new restaurant or cuisine, and no one wants to go with you. We feel like this should be a common thing all over the world, so book that table. 4. People are hired as transit pushers. Using public transportation in Japan is incredibly popular because it is super reliable and nearly always on time. To put this into context, about 57% of people living in the capital city of Tokyo get around by using public transport. This causes a big overcrowding issue on trains, considering how big Tokyo's population is and how high the percentage is of people using public transport. Crazily, many of the railways operate at around 199% overcapacity, which is insane. This causes people to be squished against windows to fit more people inside. To fix this issue, transit pushers are hired during rush hour to shove people onto the trains, to make sure more people fit on. 5. The country encounters around 1,500 earthquakes every year. Around 1,500 earthquakes take place in Japan each year, and the frequency of these natural disasters is due to where the country is located. Japan is located across 3 very active tectonic plates on the Pacific Ring of Fire. The Pacific Ring of Fire is a path located along the Pacific Ocean that is home to approximately 850 to 1,000 volcanoes that have been active in the past 11,000 years, and where lots of earthquakes take place. Japan's deadliest earthquake occurred on the 1st of September 1923. The earthquake was a magnitude 7.9 and is thought to have lasted between 4 and 10 minutes. In total, it is estimated that around 140,000 people lost their lives. Japan measures earthquakes slightly differently from other parts of the world. Many countries measure the strength of earthquakes by magnitude, while Japan uses something called the Shindo scale. The magnitude measures the strength of a quake at its epicenter, whilst the Shindo scale measures the degree of shaking in a certain area, on the Earth's surface. Thanks for watching. Like the video and share this information with your friends and family. Also subscribe to the channel for more facts related videos.